Welcome back to 13 News Now at noon. The Norfolk Tourism Foundation and the Crop Foundation are teaming up to hold the annual Gourmet Golf Tournament. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But the goal is to raise money for scholarship and support the tourism industry. But we also want to tell you about the partnership between these two organizations. Here to tell us more about it, we have Kelsey Backe, Kip Poole, and Emma Gallacher. And we thank you all for being here. So let's talk about these organizations. Some people might be familiar, some not so much. Let's start with Norfolk Tourism and what exactly the organization entails.
Sure, thank you. Tourism is extremely important for our region. It's the third largest economic driver for the city of Norfolk, and there are over 7,000 employees in the tourism and hospitality industry. So the foundation supports that part of tourism. We do it through scholarships, we do it through our professional development grants, and through our advocacy and just uplifting. So we raise money from private foundations, from corporations throughout the year in order to give back and give away, which is how we ended up working with the Crop Foundation for our Gourmet Golf Tournament, which makes it very special.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about this Gourmet Golf Tournament. Before we get to that, let's talk about the Crop Foundation and what you all do in the community.
So we're here to create opportunities. You know, the acronym is pretty simple. It's create opportunities in hospitality, culinary, agriculture, and lately, within the last couple years, super important food policy. So we take a lot of the wasted, ugly vegetables per se, turn them into beautiful dishes, recreate them into things that are edible right then and there. So whatever we don't cook at the wonderful Gourmet Golf Tournament will go right out to homeless shelters and churches and help others.
Wow. And Emma, you are a part of this program, the Crop Foundation. What have you learned? What have you taken away from it?
Yes, ma'am. A lot of it's just community, and as well as like being part of a team. It's so important. Like every time we go to a crop event, like it's just the most like exhilarating time. We have such a great time like working together and like making food, and so like we learn a lot about food, but it's also like a big family aspect, which is really nice and giving back to community.
Yeah, I really love that this is happening right here in Hampton Roads and for people to be able to get involved in so many different ways. Let's talk about this partnership a little bit more. I know you mentioned it, but again, emphasize why it's so important for Norfolk Tourism and the Crop Foundation to come together to have these different events and programs.
People want to visit a city that is full of young, fun places to go. It's our local restaurants, it's our local tourism partners, and so being a place that people want to visit is because it's a good place to live. Yeah. And having all of these places make us a good place to live as well.
I love that. So let's talk about this Gourmet Golf Tournament. Food and golf in the same place. I am here for it. Tell us about this event.
I mean, you kind of think of you think of golf and you think of like booze and peanuts, right? and maybe like a tea sandwich, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to, you know, each hole we're going to have the students come up with creative meals per hole. But this one's going to be even more fun because it's going to be Friday the 13th. So we have our plays on not only the movie but Lucky. A lot of people don't have too much luck on the golf course, so we're going to be bringing that into play when it comes down to our cuisine, from, you know, create your own popcorn to lobster rolls to maybe even some food items that look like a meatball monster sandwich. Kind of.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. You just heard it. Friday, October 13th is going to be the Gourmet Golf Tournament. What is your website where people can get more information?
Easy, thecrop.org. Yeah, you can visit that and help us out.
Yeah, and let's get Norfolk Tourism.
Yes, it's norfolktourismfoundation.com, and both of us are 501c3, so you can sponsor us throughout the year, not just at Gourmet Golf.
Oh, that's fantastic. Emma, are you cooking up something fantastic for the Gourmet Golf Tournament?
Still in the works.
Oh,
gotta find out.
That's a tease, ladies and gentlemen. All right, make sure you visit these websites. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. Make sure you sponsor whatever you can do to support. Sounds like it's going to be a great time. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back.